Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 as we are playing with the Kaiserreich mod as the Russian Republic. So we're finally going to be starting the war with the Germans. Just before we do though, one thing to note, the United States does seem to be having a lot of success against the Brazilians. And I think Brazil is the only one that's left for them to conquer, for the Entente to conquer here in the Americas. So once Brazil is done with, which looks like it's going to be very soon, that does mean that the Entente will be able to focus solely on the African and the European theaters. That's one thing to consider. But yeah, let's go and get started in today's episode where again, we're going to be declaring war. Well, we've already declared war on Azerbaijan, but I do expect that they'll bring their allies in quite quickly. Now, one thing I noticed is that we are not getting hit by the big old like 30% stability from being in an offensive war. It's only a negative 10%. So it looks like the Kaiserreich mod does change that a little bit, which is really, really good because if we got hit with a 30%, we would have been much, much lower stability. It's great that that is different. Also, it looks like we're a little bit short of rubber here, so let's go ahead and trade for a little bit more. So as far as our ships go, I went ahead and set the submarines up already. We won't put them out there just yet. Now, one thing I didn't realize, I always forget about this, is that the Black Sea, you cannot just go into the Black Sea. You have to be friendly with Turkey here, even to bring submarines in. So we cannot get submarines in the Black Sea, so that's quite unfortunate. Now, the only place I think they can launch invasions from, okay, not just Ukraine, they can do Bulgarian invasions too. So we could see invasions here. Now I can put the naval bombers in the Black Sea, which I've already done. But that's it, guys. That's all we'll be able to do. We can't put submarines here. Instead, we're going to have to set our submarines up to build, to deploy over here, which I've already done. But we'll just deploy any future ones we get, and they'll cover here. I didn't even consider that, guys. We should have been building there, building our ships in the Black Sea so that we could have them there. But since we can't, we'll just have them all here for now. And this is quite a few submarines, 37 submarines that will be able to cover the Baltic Sea. As far as these guys here, I put an admiral in charge, and we do have some ability to change them up a little bit. We're going to go and get the capital ship attack up. And I suppose we could do marksman next. We could also do lone wolf. That would be helpful since we might be facing smaller, we might be facing larger fleets. So it could go with that, or it could go with the visibility reduction, which would be helpful as well. You know what? Let's go ahead and see what other options we have down here. Shore bombardment, that'd be nice. Chance to score a critical hit, then is actually pretty good too. You know what? Let's go and do the marksman. All right, as far as our submarine commander here, he has a choice between Silent Hunter and Lancer. So let's do the torpedo screen penetration. And then from there we can do the torpedo cooldown. There we go, excellent. That's a big chunk of our command power that we use there, but overall our fleet should be better. Now he already had the Sea Wolf, that's the reason why he has the ability to get those two traits. And he had the Superior Tactician and the Ironside. Okay, so the Navy has been dealt with. We won't put them out there until we're actually at war. No reason to waste the fuel. Same thing with our planes. We won't put them out there either. Let's just focus on this conflict here and let's go and start our first offensive. We're going to bring all these guys into, you know what, actually, I'll have to do it this way. Alright, we're going to bring all these guys on over to this mountain province. Hurry up and get all this taken over. So they'll likely join the conflict fairly soon. Oh, yes. I forgot about something. My bad, guys. This is key, too. We need to change up this template. I forgot. I forgot a division here. A battalion. So we're only at 38 combat width. So I know that this is not wise, changing these up since it does impact the organization of the troops on the line. But there's really no other way to do it, guys. We got to get it changed up. So yeah, it'll hit them a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal. They'll be fine. They'll get it back up before the war starts, I'm sure. And it's a bummer we can't train them. And there we go. Germany has joined. Now, that has not brought in all their puppets just yet, but it has brought Germany in. So now we can do a non-aggression pact with the French Republic, as well as all the other Entente powers, which we very much will do. Okay, so now that Germany is in, remember they cannot attack us yet from this neutral territory. They do have to bring all them in. But what we will want to go ahead and do is set up our submarines, get them going out. So we're going to place them all out there. Now, we probably won't place our fleet. I don't think that'd be wise. I think they'd just get destroyed. Just, 8 old battleships or battle cruisers. It says, I'm a little bit confused by this here because it says 8 battleships, but here it says battle cruisers. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure why it says BC here. So yeah, a little bit strange. Something specific to Kaiserreich because in vanilla it's very clear which one they are. So let's go ahead and have them do the convoy rating. Now, the main point of doing this convoy rating is to stop the Germans from being able to do their naval invasions against us, which they have been highly successful in their naval invasions against the Entente. So hopefully we'll be able to stop any naval invasions up here coming through the Baltic Sea. Now, I do expect that we'll likely get tore up here just because they'll have their naval bombers that will be able to bomb the Baltic Sea. I'm just hoping that their bombers are stretched out to other areas and then we'll have that advantage. So we are going to help with the naval bombing as well, and we'll just see if we can't engage the German fleet. They'll attack our submarines and we'll try and bomb them. Now, one thing I did want to do is cut off the English Channel. I think that would be a very dangerous zone, so we'll cut that off so that we're not going through there with any ships, including convoys. These guys are already out there that should be bombing. Again, until they pull the rest of these countries in. So Austria has joined. But until they pull the rest of the countries in, we'll be a little bit limited on what we do. Let's go and push all the way over here. And then with these guys, we're going to have most of them go over here, except for one will go... it doesn't look like he can go that way. Okay, never mind then. And again, take all the non-aggression pacts from the Entente powers. Now we did bypass this national focus here. And the ideal German embargo has been removed because its prerequisites are no longer fulfilled. Okay. So again, let me just make sure we're not at war with anybody here yet. No. I would really like to be able to get this done before they pull anybody else in, but we'll just have to see how quickly they do it. And this is what I really wanted to see, a non-aggression pact from Japan. That'd be very helpful. Ireland's been pulled in. So far, they haven't pulled any of the actual countries up along our borders yet, which is unfortunate because I'd really like them to get pulled in so that we can get this started. Well, specifically the Finns. We got to get the Finns pulled in. And there's a lot more troops up on these borders now than there was before. It's going to be harder to advance there now. That's a shame. We did get a decision available. Let's just take a look and see what this is. Probably war propaganda for everybody. No, we have a couple different things here. Okay, but let's just see. So we got the attack the state of Ukraine. Don't need to do that. Or this one here. If we had the Finland one available, we would do that. But for whatever reason, yeah, it looks like that one is not available. Okay, that's a bummer because I'd love to pull them in. What's the other one here? The war propaganda. Okay, so let's go and say we're not interested in seeing that right now. We do need to get our war support up. But that is not a priority with our political power right now. Remember, we're trying to get to the 100 so that we can change up our economic laws. We want to get that changed as soon as possible. We could start building more divisions. We already have some building. A problem, of course, is equipment. We still have like some shortages. Overall, it's not too bad though. So maybe what I'd really like to do, I suppose we can build some more of these, but what I'd really like to do is get some more of our troops changed over to the 20 West. But now that they're on the front line, that's really not an option, unfortunately. So you know what? We'll just go ahead and build out some more of these. Let's see what we're lacking here. Anti-tanks. All right, so we'll just build one more then. And we can't actually deploy any of those until we change up our economic laws, because that would put us above the limit there. All right, so these guys are going that way. They're going this way. You know, instead, let's have them go over this way. So we hurry up and get that taken. We can get this all wrapped up soon. They're all going over this way. Excellent. And yeah, I'm wondering why I couldn't send that guy over that way initially. Italy has been called in. Okay. I'm wondering if they'll be able to pull in, you know, everybody. If like some of them will refuse to come in, you know, the ones that are actually on. Well, this guy's already moving. I don't want. You know, it's probably not necessary to have all these divisions here. So this is what we'll do. We'll put these two. We'll move them. We'll move like one over to here. I just wanted to make sure we got it done quickly, but overall, having the extra divisions hasn't really been all that helpful. Okay, some of these look like they've already, you know, attempted to move up north there. All right, let's go and continue taking these victory points, getting this done. All right. And Denmark's pulled in. Okay. Still not anybody up along our borders just yet. Hoping we get these guys capitulated soon. We did have a little bit of a battle here. Let's take a look, see what happened. We did sink a convoy. We need to take a look, see if we have any potential evasions. It does seem we do. Troop convoys coming through here. We should be able to engage all these. Yeah, wreak havoc on the troop convoys. They do have destroyers that are covering them, though. So we'll have to see how well that ends up going. So we do have some potential naval invasions. Estonia, they want to invade into there. And also Luga. I'm not sure where that is. It says northern Russia. So I assume it's, I guess the best way to do it would just be click on it. Is that right here? Okay, so yeah, they're looking to do naval invasions up along here. That is a little bit of a problem because we don't have the divisions to defend against that just yet. They haven't finished the planning yet, but yeah, this is certainly a problem. Okay. See how we want to do this. We just don't have any divisions, spare divisions right now, and we need everything we have up here. But yeah, we don't want them attacking any of those provinces. What we might have to do is just take a couple of the Red Army divisions off just to kind of hold a province here and there. Just the 2 port provinces that are here. I guess there's this one as well. Okay, so what we might want to do... My wife just called about dinner. So I did notice, though, I was on the phone, that we have rescued our captured operative here. So we can go ahead and close that up and then take a look at what all of our operatives are doing. Because, yeah, 2 of them will be doing the defending against the attacks. So, yeah, we might want to do, like, build up the intel networks again. Oh, I got the wrong guy selected. And try and build up intel networks in other locations. We had to pull that one from here, so that'd be useful to get that one back. The intel network here is not quite as high as I'd like. Other areas we could do this at. We could try and do it here to get the bonuses that we get there. I think we should probably do it against Finland, though. I was not thinking that that was going to take very long to do this war against them, but they've got assistance, so it might be a little bit harder to do now. Alright, guys, so I think we're good to go. Let me just take a look, see if they sent any planes. They did. So we could come here and start killing their fighters. I don't want to put them in the air until we're actually ready to fight, though, guys. We'll wait until they pull them in. Let's just try and get this conflict over here finished up. Try and get it done as quickly as we can. How far are we towards getting them to capitulate? They are currently at 75%. They've taken 16,000 casualties while we haven't taken a single one. Not entirely sure... Okay, we didn't kill any. Okay. I was about to say, I'm not sure how we killed any of them. Oh, yes, we annexed all this, so we could have attacked from over here. I didn't even think about that. Psh, oh, my bad. I forgot we had annexed this. Let's send these guys over to this front, then. And this guy here as well, because they're actually taking some of our territory. It's not that big of a deal, but yeah, it definitely makes sense to hurry up and get some troops over there while we're attacking from the back here. So Finland has now been pulled in. Excellent. And let's go and accept that. And we'll take a look at these battles real quick, and now we can actually engage with a foe on our borders. Another convoy sunk there. Okay, awesome. Oh yes, I forgot. This is what we were doing when I got that phone call. I was going to assign some troops here. So we're going to take one of these guys. And just, again, for right now, just get somebody defending these so that they can't take that province without any fight, you know? I wouldn't want them to be able to do that. I think that'd be a negative overall. I'll just take one of these guys and then have him cover the other one. Oops, I did a naval invasion order. That was smart. And then we don't have an invasion going here in Petrograd yet, so we're okay. So they just pulled them in. Let's go ahead and we can take advantage of this opportunity while they're not everybody's pulled in yet, so that's going to be helpful. Let's go ahead and get these guys assigned to... Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Let's have them do air superiority here. And we'll do the more ground crews there as well. We'll do more ground crews here too once we are ready to deploy our planes there. So this should get us the bonus, temporarily at least. Let's go ahead and start pushing forward. Remember, we're trying to make as rapid of progress as we can. And let's go ahead and attack with... I guess these guys go up this way as well. And then we're going to attack with all these troops into here. And yeah, just try and make some good, solid progress here. We'll start up here at the top and see how we want to do this. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit odd. These guys are probably going to have to defend here in the marshes. Alright, that's okay. We're not going to be able to attack into every province, of course. We just won't have the numbers So this is what we're going to do. We're going to attack with these two. Or no. We'll attack with just that guy. And then this guy. And yeah, we're going to need to make a few changes here. Nobody's defending this. Let's go and grab that province. Alright, so let's just turn this down just a notch here. Alright, and then we'll take a look and see how these battles are going. So we're going to want to support these. See how that looks. Still not very good odds here. Okay, just too many troops apparently. Yeah, we might not be able to win in some of these fights. That's the way it looks anyway. Okay, so yeah, none of this is going to work. No reason to do stupid attacks. But let's go ahead and get a tech picked. See what we want to get. Alright, so we're already getting quite a few things here. It's always crappy when you gotta like manage this kind of stuff, when you gotta go picking techs or national focuses or signing factories, right when you're in an exciting war. Let's go ahead and start getting those anti-tank upgrades. Alright, so we'll see how we're doing up here. Looks like we're getting the win now. Okay, excellent. But this one is not gone in our favor. We'll keep them fighting there, but yeah, I don't expect we'll win there. Let's go and attack here. And then we'll support with this division here. Hopefully that'll go in our favor. And then I think we'll get a river penalty if we attack here. So let's just attack this way. And then we'll support with these guys. Actually, yeah, we'll support with these guys here. Try and get a win there. Alright, awesome. And yeah, we'll just have to wait to attack here. Unless all these troops here can do this. They might be able to. I'm just seeing where we get attack. Alright, so let's attack here with this guy, and then we'll support. Looks like they do have some light tanks here. Alright, so we'll see how those attacks go. Light tanks are just pushing forward to the back. The idea, of course, here is to get a quick victory against Finland if we can. Alright, so we are moving those troops, and that does mean that they lost some entrenchment if anybody moves to fill in their positions. So that would be bad. We're almost done here. Let's go ahead and attack this guy here. Make sure he doesn't take any more further land. Let's go and go after this one here, and we're just about done. We'll be getting these provinces here taken, and that should be enough to force their capitulation. Then we can move those troops up to some more important fronts. Still nobody else up along this front that we're doing. Again, this is going to be very slow going initially. We want to make sure that we get the win here. I'd love to cut these guys off, so we will try to. We're going to go ahead and send one of them up around the back here. Get those guys cut off from supply. Actually, it would be desirable to come this way if we can. So looking pretty good. How are we doing all the rest of the attacks we're doing? This one is still, unfortunately, a loss, and I don't think it's going to improve, guys. So let's just stop it. It's just clearly not going to work. That's fine. We're winning on that one. And these guys are deciding to leave here. I'm not entirely sure why. Oh, you know what? Let's go here. This province is undefended. Alright, excellent. So again, just focus here initially is to get Finland and Azerbaijan knocked out of the conflict. Alright, we got the mass for the motherland. That gave us 50 political power this time. I wonder if it's different when you're actually at war. Because yeah, we're getting a lot more now. And we now have the ability to change up to war economy, so let's go ahead and do that. We can't change up to total mobilization because that's 200. And does that still get, I want to see if this is any different than it is in vanilla. Do you still get the penalty here, recruitable population? You do. And I don't know if there's the decision to do the women in the workforce. You could take a look real quick, because yeah, if there isn't, then there wouldn't be any way to offset that. I didn't see it yet, so I don't think that the mod does have it. I could be wrong, but yeah, there's nothing to imply that it does have it. So let's just go to war economy, and that's gonna be really helpful. Of course, it's gonna allow us to get more divisions, and we'll have to see how much that increases by, because I didn't look. Make sure nobody else has been pulled in here yet. Alright, so let's just peek at how the conflict's going. We did take this territory here, so let's just go ahead and get these guys cut off. Unfortunately, there is a level 2 fort there. We're going to have to fight them. But let's just go straight across. Let's try and get this done quickly again. Just really trying to focus on a quick win here. But I'd love to cut off all the troops that are here, so we'd have to get to like maybe right here, and we can cut them all off so they can't retreat, because this is a lot of like divisions from non-finished divisions. So yeah, definitely want to get those guys cut off so we can get them destroyed. How are we doing here and getting this done so I can stop popping over here? Again, we're gonna go really slow because I want to make sure that there we go. Azerbaijan has been defeated. There is going to be one Ukrainian division here that we're going to actually have to defend against. So this is what we're going to do. Let's put a fallback line here. I don't know if he'll leave here. but just in case he doesn't, we'll have a couple divisions here stationed to make sure that we get him destroyed. Now, he should leave, but yeah, we'll just have to see what happens there. So that's done, and so the rest of these guys, let's get them all selected. That is not going to work. It's going to get all these guys here selected, and then we'll move them to this front here, and then maybe one division over to that front right there. All right, excellent. So we might want to increase the size of this now, but we'll wait until we get those troops before we do that. Let them make their way on over here. They should be taking the railroads. Yes. All right, excellent. So yeah, this division will be very easy to destroy, so I don't think we'll even need this many. We're going to take one of these guys and move them over to here. Looks like we should be able to make progress here. Still waiting for Ukraine to get pulled in before we'll be able to do that. So let's go ahead and hurry up and get, well, they can do it. I know they're attacking across the river, but that's okay. Let's just hurry up and try and get these troops cut off. So let's also get pushing forward here. And then with these tanks, again, just pushing the front at all times. Okay, so once this is done here, let's just go all the way across. Try and get, again, get the front line cut off from supply. Maybe we'll go up this way, actually, to stop them from... Yeah, that's what we'll do. Let them go up that way. So these guys should start making their ways up to the front. They are trying to get into this port, so that is stopping our attack. They did pull in a couple countries. I'm not even going to look at them all. We're just going to take a look and see who we're at war with. Okay, everybody but these two here on the front line, I mean. Alright, so let's go and accept the non-aggression pacts from whoever sent it. Alright, so we'll just have to see if they attack us. Let's go and put our planes into the air, guys. We do have quite a few planes here. Total 1,400 planes. I think 400 of those are close air support. Yeah, 600 close air support, actually. Okay, so 800 fighters, 600 close air support. Let's go and do the more ground crews. And we do actually have some more fighters here that I was training, but no longer necessary to have them do that. I don't know how well they'll reach here. Let's use them here. They don't need to train. And then we're going to also send these guys here. We're going to have them support us in Finland. I know we only have 40, but that's better than nothing. To help us with this offensive, this is key here. We have to win here as quickly as possible to get across to Riga to cut off all the divisions here. That's the whole reason why we sent this blue army here. Now, the attack here is going to be tough. There's a lot of divisions, but not all of them are into the battle just yet, are they? No, they're not. All right, so let's go and send... Oh, wait a minute. They won't let me attack. Have they not been pulled in yet? Oh, these guys haven't been pulled in yet. Psh, my bad, guys. It's these ones. So we don't want to do any attacks across here. We'll let them attack us if they so desire. There we go. Lithuania has been pulled in. That's not going to help us. We're still waiting on them. And so, yeah, let's go and accept all these non-aggression pacts. You can see that the invasions are not happening anymore. I don't know if we seize control. We've got enough of the control here. Excellent. Very good news. All right, so this has been done. We don't need to have those two divisions there anymore. Apparently that division is gone now. So let's go ahead and send them over. We do need more troops here. We are going to attack across this way. So let's go ahead and get these guys assigned. How many do we currently have here? 16. Let's bring these ones over to here then. Let's go and attack across, guys. I don't know how all this will work, but let's hope it's successful. Yeah, it looks like it will be. Albania has joined, Scotland, Riga, there we go. That's what we're waiting on, guys. Riga has joined. All right, let's go and accept the non-aggression pacts. Okay, so now we can do this attack. And we're gonna take, we should have just took all the entire blue front here and get them going across. We'll see if we need to send the Red Army or not. All right, so lots of attacks going here. Again, we do not have forts here, so very low chance of success on defending here, but that's okay, because remember, once we get the win here, then it's irrelevant. Are they attacking along our front at all? They are. All right, we have an attack here where we will, in fact, lose. That is not a bad area for us to lose in. In fact, we probably should have just gave that province up. Actually, it looks like we were supposed to give that province up, and I didn't. Okay, so that was my mistake, guys. That we should have never been defending that province. So let's go ahead and have these guys just retreat. There's no reason for us to fight that battle. All right, so that'll help out with the yellow front some. Unfortunately, loud vehicles are going by. So we sunk another convoy there. All right, just kind of look at the whole front, make sure we're not losing anywhere. We're looking pretty good. They're not really attacking in any of the fortified provinces. They know what it is. They don't really want to engage us there. They're only engaging us in the non-fortified provinces here. So let's see what this is. Sunk another convoy there. Still advancing here. Let's go ahead and push forward. Make sure those tanks are always moving. Alright, so we're going to keep some of these battles going just so they can't retreat. Let's go ahead and push forward here. Well, you know what? Maybe we should go this way instead. Bring this division here, and let's bring this guy down here. Alright, so still winning there. So the idea here is that once we win here, if we take this province, we'll cut those guys off. Let's see what this battle was. Another convoy sunk. Alright, excellent. I don't know if we can win across here. We don't want to, though. We're just going to defend on those forts. Yeah, we are losing a lot of those defenses there. Again, doesn't really matter. All that matters is that we win this attack here. It is a tough attack. I think it'll help once the defenses are done. And let's see what this is about. Lost one of our bombers, unfortunately. Anything happening in the Black Sea yet? No, not yet. I don't think they can move any ships here either, other than Ukraine, of course, and Bulgaria. Winning there, so that looks good. Still waiting on the troops here. Make sure they're all taking the railroads. Again, we are going to go very, very slow here. You notice that we are going to run out of fuel quite quickly, so we should probably trade for more from Persia. Yeah, we can get another factory going towards them. As far as our factories, let's make sure that they continue to build stuff. Yeah, we're looking pretty good here. We could always use more forts up along the line if we wanted to go to level 6. Again, it's going to get kind of difficult. You know, we're not going to do this just yet. We're going to wait. We'll wait to build the level 4 forts. As far as our radar coverage goes, we look pretty good in that regard. I'd like to get coverage here, though, and coverage here. So you know what? Let's go ahead and build radar there. And then we're going to build radar here as well. Maybe I should have waited till we took Crimea. So I don't know if we would get Crimea. But let's see if we win. If we win there, then we'll build the radar there. It'd be a better location, honestly. We've got a naval base here to repair, so that's good. Air bases, I don't really like our air base situation. I feel like we don't have enough air bases. So let's go ahead and build a few more, guys. Yeah, we'll go ahead and build one here. Alright, so that looks good. And then we need more military factories. We're going to continue having military factory shortages for a while. Alright, so that looks good. Good to go. Now we could use our decryptions, our cipher decryptions against Germany or Ukraine, but we're not going to. We're going to keep the passive bonuses that we get there. Alright, so getting the win here. It's going to keep on pushing forward there. And then here, what I really want to do is move up towards the coast here. Just try and cut these guys off from being able to come this way without having to take territory anyway. And then let's go up this way, and then let's have these tanks push forward here while the other tanks go after their capital. Oh, well, he's having some trouble. Go that way. There we go, beautiful. Alright, and then this guy here can advance this way. Well, he's going to come up over here. Just make sure those tanks are always moving forward there. Alright, so this is the big battle that's important for us to win. We are starting to win all those defenses now, so that's looking good. Alright, excellent. Oh, okay. That confused me at first. I was like, France? But yeah, I forgot they do have that other France there. Okay, we are also having some problems with unfulfilled import requests. Okay, they just don't have enough for us here. We'll have to trade with somebody else. Again, want to try and avoid trading with anybody. Yeah, Romania probably wouldn't be the best option. I'm surprised we can even trade with Romania. No, Bulgaria's been called in. I'm not entirely sure how we're even trading with Romania without having to make... Yeah, I don't know how that works, but whatever, we'll trade with them. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's make it happen. So, where are they at? Here we go. We'll trade with Romania and help them out. Get another factory worth. That might not even be enough, honestly. We're at 60 days right now. Maybe we should trade for a bit more. Honestly, we're going to have to improve this fuel situation. It's not good. A lot worse than I thought it was going to be. You know, I know we have all those planes and troops overhead, but yeah, a little bit worse than I was expecting. We are competing here, so that's good to see. They threw a ton of fighters here, but we're actually competing. So they do not have air superiority. That is key for us there. They actually have some troops here to resist us now. We're about to get Helsinki, the capital. All right, and he would win there, and the win there would result in these guys all being cut off. So we're going to let that happen. And then this light tank can come up here and attempt to go that way. Make sure that this guy here is still wrapping up territory. We're going to go this way instead. Just trying to clear up some of this. There is somebody in Helsinki, but he's, you know, just arrived, so he's very, very low. So that's good. Now, we might want to pull this army back here, because they're going to get really confused if we keep that like that. And they're going to start pulling divisions back here, which is not going to be desirable overall. So we have another battle here. Let's take a look, see what this was. We lost a submarine, but we did sink a convoy. Okay. And did we actually bomb them? Or we shot some torpedoes off. I don't know if we hit them at all. It's hard to say. If we did that damage or if they already had it. Alright, so again, just super, super slow, guys. I know. It's all these fronts and we're manually controlling them all. And we want to make sure we win them, so. I know we are fighting that guy there, and that's not really desirable. We'll keep it going. We do need to help out here. Damn, they're about to beat that guy. But we don't really have anybody to launch the attack. It's going to go this way, I suppose. Thicken this up a little bit. Just make sure at all times these guys are pushing forward. So he's going that way. We almost have their capital. So that'll be big for us. Let's go ahead and continue shooting along the coast so they can't keep pumping troops here. That's the key, is to stop them from pumping troops into these port locations. So we did win here. Excellent. Again, the point here is to just race across after the capital, guys. And we're going to use all the Blue Army troops for that purpose. That's their only job here. Alright, so looking good. Looking great, actually. Yeah, winning all of these as well, so that's good. Did we win here? Just about, but not quite. Alright, so again, just making sure that our troops are always pushing forward. Let's go here. And he'll go after that province next. Alright, and then he's coming up over this way. We did win there. However, now we have to win this defense. Let's attempt an attack here. I know this is going to be a loss, but just for the purpose of ending that defense up. Let's go and also attack here. Again, trying to end that defense so that we can advance to this province here. Still need to get the win there, but we won't be able to move there until we win. Let's go ahead and take that. And then this guy can grab this province for us. Alright, looking good, man. Looking good. They do have more troops there. We might not be able to get the win there, so instead let's just go here. And then maybe up along this way. I'm hoping we sent enough Blue Army troops there to get that done, guys. Still no attacks up along our main front here. They're not even attempting to attack us because of those fortifications, guys. That's a big reason for that. They have brought more troops over here. It's going to make it more difficult for us to get across there now. So that's unfortunate. Blue Army troops are all attacking across here. It looks like we did win there. Excellent. So getting that plan is working out quite well. And let's go ahead and try and get these guys cut off now. So we can get that division destroyed. Alright, looking good here. Still waiting to move there. There we go. We did stop the defense, so we are on our way up there now. Alright, so let's just speed this up to speed 3, just so it's going a little bit faster when the few times I don't have it paused. Alright, looking at this unread naval battle, lost another submarine. Okay, that's surprising. Did we ever get a submarine built here? Probably not. We did just start those. Alright, so still waiting to move right there. And there we go. We got this done. Let's go make sure he stays assigned here. So he's going to go here, which will cut them off. Let's have this guy go here, and then we're going to have him take the rest of this so that guy won't have anywhere to retreat to. And then we'll get him destroyed. Alright, and then he's going over that way. Alright, beautiful. Still haven't quite cut these guys off yet, so that's unfortunate. We're going to need to send another division in that way to get this done. We'll let him get his... oh, Lord, yeah, it looks like they're going to move here. I was going to say, we'll let him get his organization back up. Okay, what we could do is, we could move here to stop him, or we could just move there, and that will stop him from actually, that having any result. I think that's the best way to do this. I don't know if there's multiple provinces here to take. We'll have them take it both, though. Alright, so with this guy here, let's go ahead and move up towards this victory point. Though we don't want him to do it that way, let's go this way. And try and cut the two sides. Cut the country into two is what I'm trying to say here. Alright, looking good. Still trying to make this, maneuver here, trying to get these guys cut off. Having some difficulty with it. Let's see what we got going here. We sunk a convoy there, excellent. And sunk a convoy there. Okay. I do like looking at all the naval battles. If you haven't watched any of my series before, I do pay a lot of attention to it. Alright, so should be able to get the win here. I guess we can keep these divisions here because there's nobody else to defend that province. And that'll cut off all these troops and then we'll be able to get them destroyed. That'll be the Blue Army's job next. And that's going to be a big win for us. I did get our troops here. Alright, excellent. So we might want to go ahead and increase the front now. And also the front has been adjusted here. So what I want to do is have these guys cover that guy's province there. So we can just change this up a little bit. Because, yeah, this is plenty enough divisions, I feel, to cover this. Let's go and attack over this way. What kind of fort are we looking at? Just a level 1. Okay, so should be able to get easy win there. And we'll go ahead and send these guys in as well. Attack, attack, man. These guys are going to come over here and attack as well. Alright, lovely. Looking good on the manpower. As far as equipment goes, let's see how we're looking. We have taken some losses, but the anti-tanks artillery is a little bit low as well. It's probably going to want to make an adjustment there. We're going to need to put more factories into many types of equipment where before we didn't need it. Because we are looking pretty good on the medium tanks. So we can actually pull from that a bit. And that's where we're going to assign these two guys. So just pull these back just a little bit. We have a lot of factories going towards all that. And we need more factories going towards, you know, like the support equipment, probably more into artillery. Anti-tanks is clearly not quite where we want it. How are we looking on anti-air? We're looking okay, but again, we are taking some losses here. Okay, we still got a couple more factories. Let me see what we are like losing the most of. Probably infantry equipment. Yeah, infantry equipment, and artillery and support equipment. Got it. Let's go put one more in artillery. And then we're going to do one more in infantry equipment. And we can, you know, replace the, use that to replace the, you know, some of the older equipment. Taking Riga has gotten us some military factories, so let's go and get these assigned. And we're going to do it into, let's do one more into the anti-tanks and one more into the support. Okay, so this is done. Now we just need to destroy these units. So let's go ahead and go about doing that now. So let's have all these guys assigned here. Make sure they stay on this front here. All these guys are going to be assigned to this front as well. And one of them too. Because it's going to be the Blue Army's job to mainly push this forward. And we're going to pull a couple of these out just so we have somebody defending here. But yeah, the main purpose is for these guys to go ahead and push forward. Alright, excellent. So these are all destroyed, but we'll wait. You know what? Let's make sure these guys are still assigned to this front. Yeah, we'll wait to actually try and destroy these divisions. They still have supply for the 48 hours, so. Alright, so we got that battle going. Let's take a look, see how things are going in Finland. We did get this division completely cut off. They're trying to reconnect them, though, so that's a problem. So we do need to try and get there first. Looks like we would. Excellent. Go and have him destroy, or excuse me, take over that province. And then let's just kind of thicken this up so they won't be able to reconnect it over this way. Alright, so he's moving that way, he's moving that way, so let's instead go this way. Alright, let's go ahead and advance up that way as well. And we are attacking there. We still haven't gotten the damn win here yet, so that's a problem. Let's go and attempt another attack here. Let's try and lock those units down. Riga has capitulated, excellent. So we won't have to destroy all the divisions that they had here. That does result in these guys are actually cut off from supply, so let's just go destroy them real quick. Yeah, we'll go ahead and destroy them. That worked out quite nicely for us. We'll let them take over the rest of this more than likely, though. Probably just go right back to that location. Alright, so they're attempting to... Yeah, this is going to cause some problems here. So let's have these guys... Oops, damn it. My bad, guys. Try to keep some of these here. Alright, so let's have all these guys... Okay, they'll be there soon. But let's go ahead and do these attacks now. Now, I know that this is not highly effective just yet. They aren't completely cut off from supply yet, but I am trying to stop them from advancing any further, and eventually we'll get them destroyed. Alright, so let's see what we did here. Just did a little bit of bombing, I think. This guy is now going after the capital, so yeah, this is a problem. We have to defend here. When does he go? 4 days and 11 hours, so we do have time. Let's try and get this guy down here and assign to this front here. I don't know when he'll arrive. We'll just take a look. It shouldn't be too long. What if we went to the capital first and made them fight us there? Yeah, that's probably the best way to go about doing this. We'll take that non-aggression pact. Alright, so these guys have finally been cut off from supplies, and now it's just a matter of getting them all destroyed. And this is kind of ugly here, so let's... Alright, so let's have... We're going to have to create a front here. And it won't let me. It's just, yeah, a little bit odd, guys. Let's take one of these guys and have them assigned here. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. Oh, it looks like we have a front here. Yeah, it's just, I have no idea what's going on here, guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and have them all attack that way. These guys are cut off from supply. So it should be fairly easy to get them all destroyed. Okay, so this guy's now coming up this way. And how are we doing? Can we get these guys completely cut off? Can we get there before this guy? I guess that's really matters here. They get there in 1 hour. So we have to attack with one of these divisions. Who gets there first? 2 days and 14 hours? 2 days and 8 hours. You know what? We're going to move this guy because I feel like he has a better chance of getting there without somebody attacking him. Let's go and push forward here now. Again, just mostly trying to make sure that all these divisions get like completely cut off from supply. Alright, so we actually are, I was about to say, it looks like we might actually lose that defense there. And we'll accept that non-aggression pact. Okay, looking good. Any more attacks going up along here that we need to be aware of? No, they're not even messing with our fortifications at all. They know what it is. Alright, so let's go and attack here. Actually, you know what, we'll split this up a little bit. Alright, so we are going to win there. Excellent. Let's go and have all these guys attack up this way now. And let's go and have these attack this way now. Alright, so that's going to be a win. And a lot of these are, as of right now, losses, but again, we'll be changing that around soon. We are winning here. Fantastic. Hopefully they don't get them reconnected if we're able to get it done. We did get that division there in time, just in time. Excellent. Let's go ahead and now cut off this here so that if they do pump any more divisions over there, then they won't be able to get the win there. I do want to, you know what, actually let's just go straight to the capital, the new capital. Alright, so we've won here. Fantastic. What we need to do is cut them all off from, you know, just in case, as of right now, Sweden and Norway are not part of the faction, but let's just say they did join. We'd want to make sure that they, you know, can't, you know, use their ports, which they could probably still use their ports. So let's just get up behind them and get all this. We'll go this way, actually. Get all this territory taken, guys. I think it'll be good. This guy's, I think, about to attack us, and I'm trying to get him to stay here and to go this way instead. Let's go and attack these guys here just to help out with that defense. Yeah, they did attack that guy and that guy for that matter. So having a little bit of difficulty trying to get some troops cut off here, guys. Yeah, it looks like we did lose there. Alright, the pink army is just not great overall. Let's go and get these guys here destroyed, or attempt to. Let's go and attack those guys and attack with all of these. Make sure we ramp up those divisions and fully destroy them. We should do some fairly high casualties, guys, in just this episode. I do expect their casualties to be fairly high. Alright, so let's go ahead and now go after, we'll kind of go after the capital here, but the key is to get the win here and go up around that way. So that's the way we're going to do this. Go all the way around. Same with this guy here. So they can't leave. That'd be desirable to make sure that we cut those divisions off and destroy them. Okay, beautiful. So far everything is going very well. No complaints yet. Everything seems to be going exactly how we'd want it to go. For the most part. So let's go ahead and have, we'll just split this up a little bit. Kind of trying to see what all we have here. And just make sure we have all these divisions attacking. How's that looking? Looking pretty good. We are losing that attack. It's okay. Alright, our generals are getting wounded. That's kind of a bummer, but we do have these guys that can help out here. Alright, so Finland has capitulated. Fantastic news. Got all their equipment, all that good stuff. Now we just need to work on getting these divisions here destroyed. Alright, so let's go and attack them here, and let's go ahead and go after this capital here. I don't know if we'll actually win that. They did just fight us, though, so Maybe. So now we just want to destroy all these divisions here that are currently cut off from supply. Alright, so we're going to attack over this way. Alright, it's looking pretty good. We need to get our blue army up over here. So let's actually create a blue army front here. But they'll start moving over there. And let's have this guy come over here. Alright, so hopefully they'll start moving over to those locations so we can hurry up and get Finland done with, and then we'll be able to move our blue army to a new location. Alright, so make sure we have all these guys here attacking and getting this wrapped up for us. Yeah, just about done. That's a lot of troops that we're going to get destroyed there, guys. A lot of troops. Alright, so just about got that province there. We're going to have to attack these guys to stop them from advancing here. I don't want them to be able to get to that province and get out of here. We don't want them to leave. Let's come up over this way now. We did get a dockyard. Let's go and take a look. Where we want to put it? Probably just into the submarines. We need more submarines here. Pretty bad. We only have the one. I don't want to even put it out there just yet because I think they would just lose. Our submarines have been very active here. And so far we only lost a couple. So overall not bad. Could be much, much worse. We do no longer control the skies here. They got a lot of planes there. Jeez, man. Alright, well we have to keep our planes there. We got to keep competing. Even if we're losing. Let's go and attack here. Make sure we get that win there. We did finish up this. Excellent. So yeah, just trying to wrap up these troops that are currently cut off from supply. So attack over that way now. Alright, those troops have been destroyed. This has all been taken. One thing to be concerned about is troops that have already been assigned to move to these ports and haven't arrived yet. We don't want them to just quickly take the port. So we'll move those tanks there and they'll fight anybody if they happen to already be attacking. Of course, they'll leave once we get the win there. Alright, so let's go and attack these guys. Yeah, looking pretty good. These guys are all cut off, and overall they're not going to be around much longer. Let's get them all destroyed, just to make sure that when we end this episode and we take a look at the casualties, that we have the highest casualties as possible. Yeah, just not getting anything from Persia, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a real shame. We're going to have to trade with somebody else. The Persians are not reliable trade partners. How about Saudi Arabia? Let's see if we can get some oil from them. Okay, so almost got this wrapped up here. Let's just try and get this finished. Attack there, and attack with all these guys here. Attack there. And here. Alright, so almost done, guys. And then again, this will be all we do for this episode. So we can now advance across here. Let's go ahead and do that. I think, yeah, we go this way here. So we're going to advance across here. We're going to take this territory while we can. I'm going to try and get behind them here. The point was to do this at the same time, where we attack across this way at the same time that the blue army pushes down this way, and then we get all the troops that are here cut off. So that was the original plan, but this ended up going a little bit quicker than I expected. They didn't have enough troops here to defend. So now this is resulting in this being a lot easier and a lot quicker, so might as well finish it up. Get them all going across there. Then we'll create a new front so they don't leave there. And we did finish here, and this is another area. Again, I wasn't planning on doing this, but I mean, if we're here, we can always retreat later. Might as well wrap it up, man. Might as well, keep pushing forward here. We'll just see what we can do. Won't attack across the river here. That'd be foolish. But eventually, I think we will have to retreat back to this location here. But yeah, we'll take territory where we can. It's causing them problems. Let's see what we got left over here in Finland. Trying to get this front finished. So we almost are done there. We still have troops here that got to get destroyed. Okay, so yeah, it's just going to take time to get them all up to these locations so we can destroy them here. Alright, so we'll just have to wait patiently for that. Waiting for this as well, and let's make sure that, yeah, this is getting done here. Alright, looking good. So you're going to move all these guys over to this location now, and then we'll create a front line once we get across there. We did destroy all the divisions here. Excellent. So let's go and take all the Blue Army troops. And just for right now, these are not where they're going to be staying. I don't want them moving up to Finland, though. And just, taking attrition up there. It's unnecessary. And yeah, these guys come over this way now. And all of them except for one come over here. Alright, excellent. Okay, so how's the Finnish front doing? We need to continue attacking here. Just trying to wrap it up, guys. Get all these troops destroyed. Just so we can see what the casualties look like. We had another battle here. We lost another submarine, unfortunately. We do have a spare submarine that we can place. That's a level 1 submarine here, so we're going to place them into that one. Alright, excellent. And I just can't get this selected here, can I? Alright, so yeah, that one's all done. So that went quite well. And I suppose we can go take this port. I mean, if nobody else is going to get there, we'll see if he's going to beat us there. He gets in 20 hours. He's going to beat us there. So we'll just let him get there. We'll try and fight him. Same thing here. We'll see if we can't get the win. It's not really necessary again, but why not? Alright, so let's go and take these tanks here. Get them moved down to this front. Eventually we're going to need to move the pink army as well. Let's go and have these guys tank up that way and get those units there destroyed. I'm just trying to get this here all done so that we can look at the casualties. Like full casualties. After we've already destroyed all these divisions. I want to see how it looks. Still not attacking up along here. Alright, so now we have this. Let's go ahead and put them over here. Give them a front line. Or excuse me, offensive line. And let's go ahead and just start advancing. We'll go and take over whatever territory we can. So yeah, they'll start heading on over there. We're going to have these guys actually take the railroads over there because they're far enough away to justify it. So far, everything's going great, guys. Going very, very good. So yeah, just waiting for these battles to finish up here. There we go. Beautiful. So just got those 2 units to destroy. But we are going to have to end the episode here. Very exciting, guys. So far, everything's going very well. It's going nicely. But it does look like the Germans are having success on getting this front wrapped up. The Germans and their allies. So once they're freed up from there, they can send all their troops over to this front. And that would cause us some significant issues. Just looking at where the Entente is located, yeah, I mean, there's just nowhere else here in Europe. Nobody else. Brazil being finished up will free up the United States to operate elsewhere. The Germans still actually have territory here. Yeah, they're holding on over here. They must have sent divisions over there. So again, that's just one more thing to help us out. They're sending all those divisions over that way. Let's go and take a look at the casualties, see how we did in the initial opening of the conflict. So right now we have 13% of the total war participation. Remember, we are sharing that with the Crow Prosperity Spear and the Entente. But overall, other than the United States and Japan, we have the 3rd highest total war participation. That's excellent. We've taken 44,000 casualties. Most of that against the Finns. The Danish did 8.4 thousand. Already Austria did 6.8. Looks like we haven't even really fought the Germans much. Let's take a look and see how much casualties we caused, though. So yeah, we did fight the Germans. We cut off and destroyed 72,000 men. And some of those might have been with our submarines as well. But I think the majority of those were on the Finnish front or guarding Livonia, or Riga, excuse me. Guarding Riga. Although it might have been called, I think Riga is called Livonia. Nope, it's called Riga. Okay. Anyways, we did kill 72,000 Germans. We'll just take a look and see who all we killed in that overall conflict. Remember, we did 44,000, where we took 44,000 casualties. That is it. And already we killed 72,000 here against the Germans. We're looking to see how many we killed of their allies now. So none there. Seems like we should have killed some here. Yeah, 42,000 Lithuanians. It's quite a bit there. 58,000 Ruthenians. The German East Asia is currently 62% towards capitulation here. We didn't fight them here, not surprising. They're probably defending their own territory, of course. They're not going to be here in Europe. 47,000 of the Austrians, which remember they killed of ours. 6.8 thousand. There we go. It keeps messing me up because they're called the United States of Greater Austria, so it messes me up. 136,000 Irish. So man, the Irish have taken significant casualties here. Didn't fight the Italians. We killed almost 51,000 Danish troops. We killed 70,000 of the Finns. 237,000 Polish troops. Wow. Good God. 104,000 of the Ukrainians. 15,000 Bulgarians. I mean, this was massive. 1,000 Albanians. Yeah, this was huge, guys. This was absolutely huge. That total offensive here that we did against Riga and Finland and Azerbaijan to a lesser extent. That was a massive offensive, causing insane casualties to our enemy. So that's really big towards us. Hopefully draining them of manpower and equipment, which is really going to be the best way for us to defeat them. But you can see there's still a lot of troops up on the border, guys. They're not attacking us because they don't want to mess with those fortifications. They know what it is. They're not interested in fighting the fortifications. Not at all. Maybe I should have given up this province too. Yeah, I mean, we have a fort there, so we'll defend it. I really should have did the fort line a little bit differently. I do regret. We could have built in a couple less provinces here. Now this one here was fine. I just didn't draw the line right. But this one here, we really should have given this one up. There's no reason for us to defend that province there. So I should have given that one up instead of building a fort. Would have sped it up a little bit. I suppose that's the only one. Yeah, okay, it's just one province. That's not that bad then. But yeah, they're not even trying to mess with those level 5 forts. And so now the plan will be to move the Blue Army. Once the Red Army gets over here to defend across the river, we're going to build fortifications here. So we're going to try and get all fortifications built across here so we can have a nice defensive front. And then the idea here would be to focus on Ukraine. Ukraine is the widest front, is one we need to deal with first. So we're going to bring the Blue Army into 2 separate locations here to help out pushing this way, and then one somewhere right here. I haven't decided exactly where, but the point here will be to move towards Kiev and to meet up with the army here to cut off all the divisions here. They have no port up along the southern front here. So it'd be very easy to get these guys cut off and destroyed. A lot of troops, guys, including Germans. So that'll be our goal for the next episode. And hopefully that offensive succeeds. But overall, things are going well, guys. I do hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of actual war. We had those little short wars. We had those wars where we helped with our volunteers, did a lot of that. But overall, we haven't had much conflict. Even here, after 12 videos, we didn't have much big conflict. A lot of building up. Russia was in a very bad position overall. Very happy to see us actually in the conflict now. And so far, it's fun. Just as I expected it would be. This is should have a good time here. We're going to need to move our planes as well, because they have really centered their planes on destroying ours. They've got almost 4,000 fighters there. Good God. Yeah, we got to get these planes out of here. We need to move those ones as well. And we'll be moving them down to Ukraine. So we'll do all that next episode. If you did enjoy this one, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you guys on the next episode, which, remember, will be on Thursday. Next episode will be on Thursday. So I will see you then, and thanks for watching.